Progressing in Beeswarmsimulator is one of the hardest things to master. If you make just one mistake, your progression will fall apart very fast. So here is the full progression guide and the only one you need to go from 0 bees to the Supreme Star Amulet without wasting a single drop of honey.
So in this video, I'm gonna separate around 6 or 7 parts of the guide, including bees, gear, event bees, gifting order, and a bunch more.
First, let's talk about gear. When you join the game, your progression is the most important part. If you make just one mistake, you will slow down your account significantly. When you first load in, use the codes I've put in the description immediately. Your goal is to rush to 25 bees as fast as possible. For your first gear, get the bubble wand as soon as you can. It is cheap, it's amazing for the early game, and it helps you farm blue pollen effectively. Also, make sure to grab the blue backpack to match it. While you are grinding, focus on 3 specific pieces of gear: the beekeeper's boots, the beekeeper's helmet, and the belt. These are essential for speeding up your early progression. Next, once you hit 30 bees, head to the HQs and buy the Elite Blue Guard and Elite Red Guard. Do not skip these. They are great value. Push to 33 bees. This is a huge milestone because now you need to buy the Porcelain Dipper and the Porcelain Porto Hive. These are the golden items of the early game. Once you have these, your honey production is going to skyrocket. Now, a warning. Do not buy the Spark Staff. It is a complete waste of honey. As for the Golden Rake, it is optional. It's pretty cheap and pretty good, so if you want it, go for it. But the Spark Staff is a hard pass. At 35 bees, you need to buy a mask. Get the Bubble Mask. Why Bubble Mask? Because it's cheap, and it is the best mask for early blue. And let me be clear, you must go early blue. Go! It is the cheapest and most efficient path. On your way to 40 bees, you need to upgrade your guards again. Get the Crimson and Cobalt guards. These are the last guards you will ever need, and they will stay with you until the end of the game. Now for the most important gear in the entire game, the Diamond Mask. This is not easy to get. You need 5 diamond eggs, so do not waste them, and a bunch of materials, but you need this mask. It gives you high capacity and a passive ability that instantly converts your bag, which is critical for blue hives. Around this time, you should also be working on the petal belt. It's a massive upgrade for your hive. Next, push to 45 bees. Now you are unlocking the heavy hitters, the coconut canister and the coconut clogs, boots. These will help you progress extremely fast. After that, you want Windy Bee. You get this by completing Spirit Bear's quests to get a spirit petal and then donating that petal to the Wind Shrine. It's a grind, but it's worth it. Now you are entering the mid-game. You need the Supreme Star Amulet. To unlock this, you need to discover 40 different gifted bee types. You can do this by using royal jellies to gamble for gifted bees, or by using star treats on your event and mythic bees. Once you have the SSA, the goal is simple. Get 50 bees. Level your hive to level 12 or 13, and then push for level 14 and 15. This is when you start really building your specific hive color. That is the full progression part, step by step. Now let's talk about the more detailed stuff. Now let's talk about hive composition. Whether you make honey or go broke depends entirely on your hive comp. You can have the best gear in the game, but if your hive is crappy, you won't make anything. A lot of new players think legendary and mythic bees are OP. But to be honest, mythic bees are not that important for the early game. They look cool, but they don't give you what you actually need right now. So, how do you build your hive? You must go mixed hive. A mixed hive is designed to collect all colors, red, blue, and white. Why? Because in the early game, your main source of honey isn't macroing one field, it's completing quests. You need to farm everywhere. A mixed hive is the only perfect tool for that job. To build this, you need to understand the 2 types of ability tokens that actually make honey: stats tokens and bomb tokens. Let's look at stats first. First, you need to maintain a 10 times stack of red and blue boosts. Having a max 10 times stack scales your pollen up to 3 times, which is absolutely overpowered for the early game. To keep this stack active 100% of the time, you need at least 4 to 5 bees that give these boost tokens. Once you hit 35 bees, you need to lock in 2 specific buffs. First, Baby Love. This gives you 2 times pollen. You need 3 to 4 Baby Love providers to keep this active. Second, Melody. This gives you plus 100% critical power. You need 3 to 4 Melody providers, like Music Bee. Having these 2 buffs active is crucial. It will literally double or triple your honey production. Don't forget focus tokens. You want 4 to 5 bees for that. And for rage tokens, get 2 to 3 bees so you have enough attack power to kill the coconut crab later. Now for the bombs. In the early game, bombs are your main way to collect pollen. The more bombs you have, the more honey you make. You want to get 6 or more bomb providers, covering red, blue, and white. This is where Crimson and Cobalt bees shine. They have an ability called Bomb Sync. If you collect a red bomb while you have the crimson buff, it collects white pollen too. It's a 2-in-1 deal. Because of this synergy, you can actually go for fewer white bomb bees, keep it to about 4 of them, and let Crimson and Cobalt handle the rest. Here is a pro tip that most guides get wrong. Marks are useless for the early game. Bees like Carpenter Bee, Stubborn Bee, or Honey Bee. Just don't get them. They are a waste of a slot right now. You can keep 1 gifted Stubborn Bee for the Hive bonus, but otherwise, skip the marks. Instead, fill those slots with better bees. Red Boost, Shy Bee, or Riley Bee. Rad Bee works too. Blue Boost. Frosty Bee is the GOAT here because he gives both boost and bomb tokens. Bumblebee is also great. Haste. You need speed. Get 3 to 4 haste providers like Hasty or Ninja Bee. So here is the final build for your early mixed hive build and you'll breeze through your quests. Let's move on to the next step. Now, let's talk about event bees, because honestly, a lot of people mess this up. I am not going to waste your time explaining every single detail because you just need to follow this guide exactly to save your tickets. Your buying order is very specific. First, you get Tabby Bee. This is non-negotiable. You need to start building your stacks immediately. Second, you buy Cobalt Bee. Third, you can go for Crimson Bee if you want it. It helps balance the hive, so I recommend picking it up here. And the last one you need is Festive Bee. Those are the only event bees you actually need for this stage of the game. You need to completely avoid Photon Bee and Puppy Bee. They are useless in the early game. Photon Bee's ability is too weak right now, and Puppy Bee is a waste of tickets. Do not buy them. Stick to the 4 I mentioned, and save your extra tickets for star treats. Now let's talk about materials. Saving your materials is the absolute key to this game because some of the endgame gear is super expensive. If you spend it all early on boosting, you are going to struggle hard when it's time to buy your upgrades. First and foremost, diamond eggs. You need to save exactly 5 of them for the diamond mask. Do not gamble them. You can get these from Black Bear, Panda Bear, and Dapper Bear's quests. There is also a free diamond egg hidden in the 30B zone underneath Onett. And if you're lucky, you can get them from defeating bosses like Tunnel Bear, King Beetle, Stump Snail, or the Coconut Crab. Even mobs like werewolves, spiders, and mantises have a rare chance to drop them. Just keep them safe. Next is glitter. This right here is the most important material in the entire game because almost every single piece of gear you need to buy requires it. It is super scarce, so save every single glitter you find. Do not use them for field boosts yet. Then we have gumdrops. You need to save up to 2,500 gumdrops so you can buy the gummy bee in the ant zone. After that, you still need them for crafting, so don't spam them everywhere. For stingers, you need to save 500 of them immediately to buy Vicious Bee. But don't spend the rest, because the endgame guards also require a ton of stingers. Every time you see a Vicious Bee spawn, go kill it. You also need to save your star jellies. You will need 25 of them specifically for the petal belt. It's easy to waste these on random bees, but hold on to them for the gear. And lastly, star eggs. As I mentioned before, save these until you have discovered every single gifted bee type except for mythics. Once you have done that, use the star eggs to get your guaranteed mythics and unlock the SSA fast. You should be saving almost all your materials and not wasting them on boosting early on, but these specific ones I just listed are the most important. If you trash these, you are trashing your progress.